morning. What are we doing today on this really warm October morning? It is so hot, it's about 20 degrees already. Right, what we're doing, I haven't got the MTX R out for some time, the Dr. Otech machine, and there's a reason. I took it bottle digging with me. I don't think I've even put the video out yet, and I don't know what happened, whether a wind, I got something to do with a branch and a tractor, because there was a branch that seemed to have knocked it over because I had it leaning against a tree. And then it was obviously laying on the floor, and the control panel was not attached to the machine anymore, and it was squashed into the floor. So I think a tractor had run that over, and I don't know how it missed this, unless the branch took it off and then it got squashed. I don't know. It's just a series of unfortunate events. Anyway, Dr. Otech have been very good, and they've sent me a brand new control panel. So if you do use it and you wonder why it's not yellow and it's now green, we've got a brand new one. So I'm going to pop that on the machine and hope that nothing else was damaged that I haven't noticed. I think it's all fine. And we're going to go and do a iron test in the field that we did the iron separation test with the MTX E. Now I think I've got 13 of these flags, and I think it found 8 of the targets, and then a couple of the targets it wouldn't have found because the targets were too deep for the machine. I think it did very well on, and the reason I'm doing this is because this field has been harvested. It is the most iron infested field I have ever been on. It was used as hand grenade training. Not the field we're going in, it's next door, but a lot of the shrapnel went over there. I don't think they were throwing them over there. Never found a whole one over there. And yeah, so it's just a bed of iron, but you get bits of the grenade, you get old 18th century, 18th, yeah, Mine bullets, you get the odd coin. So we're going to go over there and see what the MTX-E can pick out of the iron. We use the Equinox as a base machine, go over, stick flags in, go back over, try and do it in a real kind of scenario, swing speed, see if this would find it. And the only reason I take that out and find the targets first is just to save time, because it is massively iron infested, and if this is no good in the iron, we're not going to find a thing, and we won't know if it should be finding a thing. Yeah, makes sense? I understand. Right, I'll see you out there. Right, I've got to be careful in this field because there is now a swarm of bees all over it, and they're like the little not sure what they're called, but they burrow and they live solitary little lives, and there's hundreds and thousands of the things. So I don't want to annoy them and get stung. So I've had to move down the field a bit, but I'm just going to show you. If you look at the screen, this isn't interference. This is what's in the floor. Lots of minus numbers. Somewhere over here was a high number. Even the Equinox has problems. That's an 11. I may rethink this target, but we're going to use it anyway. That's number 1. Got 1 on the footpath over there. And then, yeah, right, let's get the rest of these flags in, and then we'll get the MTX-R out. I don't know if you can see them, but we've got some flags in that field. We got a couple of flags to do on the footpath in between, just to simulate some pasture. Then we've got a couple of flags in here. I think there's 6 in here, 5 on the other side. I've just got to avoid the bees, otherwise I'd be in the same place I was last time. But we're about 50 metres down, so right. Well, I've got to share this, obviously. We've got to do a peel. Ready? Sounds nice. I think there's still a protective layer on there, which I'm going to leave for now. Right, let's get it turned on. Got my earphones in. Most of the targets I have flagged out are on an Equinox between 13 and up in the 20s. So we've got lead ranges, we've got copper and brass ranges. I am not going to discriminate anything out at the moment. Sensitivity I'm going to leave on 3. And I might have to change my battery in a minute. Right, let's get on with this. While I'm running it in all metal, I was walking over to the first flag and it picked up some iron, so I'm just going to dig a bit of iron, see how deep we're going to get. Because obviously it rang it in nice and loud. I just still saying it's in there. Just intrigued to see, and then we'll get on to the flags. So we are out of the hill. That's it there. Yeah, just a bit of cast. It's a bit of hand grenade probably. Bit of fragment grenade, that's heavy. Yeah, I was just seeing what it could get, so we're alright. Let's get that first flag out of the way. Might be able to do 2 together. There's one over there and one here. Alright, let's get this out. That's ringing in as iron. I wonder, the firing pin from a hand grenade has an iron pin in it, and it confused half the time the MTXE. The MTXE didn't have a problem finding them, and they were registering as copper because they have copper in them, but they also have an iron pin in them, so generally you wouldn't dig them. Depends what you're after. If you're after bits of hand grenade, then you kind of want to dig them, but let's see what this is first, shall we? Here's a firing pin. Yeah. Reading it at 29. On the Nox, this was 15. I do remember this. I think there's a little bit of clay pipe over there. Just going to grab that. A bit of clay pipe. I think it's the heel. Yeah, it is. It's the heel of the pipe. The bowl would have gone there. Eh. Tuck that in my bag. Right, let's go and do that other target, and then we'll move on to the third. Here it is. Get that out of the way. Similar numbers actually. I wonder if it's going to be another pin. But would I dig them? Probably not actually. Just for the fact that oh, it changed. It jumped up a segment out of the iron just then. Probably a good thing. Still reckon it could be a pin though. So what I could, we're out. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, another one. Copper spring, iron in the middle. So you can kind of forgive it for not finding a dual metal target. Right, let's move on. This one's better. Mid-60s. Let's pinpoint. I reckon that could be a base plug. They are made of a better material. They are made of a brass or a copper. No, brass, sorry. Wouldn't mind finding a nice one. I've got a couple of unfired ones, if you like, and they're really nice. Crap, I've just bent my flags. Just stuck my fork, my spade in my flags. Heard it. No, we've got a mini bullet. Cool. Triple ring. Mid to late 1800s. Nice find, actually. Don't know why you get them out here. They must have been practicing out here with the rifle that was firing them. Yeah, you get a few out here. Cool. Glad it's one of them. We could have another bullet, actually. But look, swing speed's good on this. Same sort of numbers. So have a dig somewhere around here. Hopefully it's a bullet. Oh. Not sure what that is. That's not it though. Cool. VR out. Oh, it's there. Didn't even need a pointer for that. That's not a triple ring. No, it is, sorry. There you go. See where they've been compressed. Big old chunky bullet. Size of them. Winner. It's doing alright so far. It's not finding this one on any level. So we'll come back with the Equinox. I've not dissed anything out. Hunting all metal. And even going slow. I wonder if it'll find it with a pointer. Yes, that don't count because you don't hunt with a pinpoint on. Right, we'll dig that later. It's probably too deep for the machine. This is like top end of the scale. Silver. Let's see if it gets it on a, yeah, normal swing speed. Still getting it every time. Pinpoint. Oh, I'm intrigued with this one, but it's junk. But this kind of simulates a bit of pasture here. It's got long grass. Let's have a go. Nice if it is a coin, because we're on the footpath in between. If I don't find it on this, I'll dig it out. Doesn't bode well because that sounds quite big. That's because it is quite big. And what is it? Alright, well it's deep. Right, how deep are we looking? Let's use the pointer, see how deep that was. That was 1, 2, 3. That's 6 inches down. That wasn't bad, was it? This one is mixed. So it's probably another one of them springs, but I'd probably dig this one out of curiosity because there you go. It's straight up. It's straight up in the 70s, late high 60s, 70s. So I'd probably dig this one out of curiosity. It's definitely found it. Whereas the others were down in like the 20s, so you probably wouldn't, unless you were bored. But yeah, the MTXE had similar problems with the copper spring and the iron pin. Now, if it's not obvious, I will save a bit of time. Yeah, I'm just gonna find it and show you. No, that's better. Here's a bit of alloy. No iron in the hole. I thought it was a hammer coin for a minute. 4 inches down. It's alright. Found it. It's rubbish, but it found it. Probably wouldn't dig this one. And if I had iron disked out, it wouldn't even register. Let's move to the next one. There's plenty of iron about. Big bit there. Let's have we go, this one. Yeah, I won't be digging that neither. Trouble is, look. Just iron, 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 iron. This is why I picked this field. Just constantly going off. So you would have to hunt in a disced out iron setting. Maybe jewellery. Good God, this is noisy. So much in the floor. Right, a couple of these are grouped together. That's even lower. Oh no, I think there's a bit of iron next to it. There we go. That's all right. High numbers. Would you catch it in a normal swing? You would. You do. It would slow you down. It would pique your interest. That does catch it on a normal swing. Yeah, there must have been iron. There is. Look, there's iron in the hole with it. Let's see what it is. That did alright then. I might even dig the iron out and see what the iron was. What have we got? Oh, it's that. Tiny bit of a copper, brass there. And the iron that is next to it, well, it's in there, but that's how close it was, in the same hole. Didn't do bad, did it? This one's a good one. Straight up 60s, 70s. Getting that every day. Oh. Right. I think this is going to be a fair size, this piece. Let's have a... Not the comfiest field to kneel down in. And they have just covered it in manure. So it doesn't smell the best. There we go, that's it. That's the plug. And that will have the name or the town of the munitions factory that these hand grenades were made in. Ah, here we go. Mills Munitions, Birmingham. Because they're making Mills bombs. There you go. Cool. I like those. That's the only reason I really come out here. There's not a lot else out here to find. And you can research them. Right, where's the next one? There's 2 more targets left. Let's go over here. Let's do it straight away. Oh. No, wouldn't dig it. It's just coming in as iron. Shame. Yeah, so is that one. There's a lot of iron. There's iron over here. There's iron there. And there's iron there. Ooh. Ooh. No. It's not doing anything but iron. Right, that's it. So we've got 5 targets to dig. That's the same as the MTXE. Confirmed found 8 with the MTXE, then I'd had 5 to dig, and some of them, interesting. Right, let's go and get the Equinox. I'll show you what they come up on the Equinox as, and then we'll dig them, compare, review, and go home. Come back to this. I wouldn't dig this, I don't think, with the Nox. Look how jumpy that is. I'm going to find another target to use, because I don't think that's fair. I wouldn't dig that with the Equinox. I'll dig it out anyway and we'll see what it is, but I don't think that's fair. unless it suddenly clears up, but again, I wouldn't have dug it. Don't know why I'm digging it now, actually. No, I'm not. It's a waste of time. I wouldn't have done that in the first place. Let's find another one. We'll give it a fair shot. Right, I've got one here, which I would dig with the Equinox. 16. Yeah, it's getting a bit deep now. I don't think the MTXR is going to go down. MTXR, I don't think would have gone down that far. It's in there. Ooh, look at that, nicely preserved spring. Yeah, the Dr. Otech machines do have a bit of an issue with these, but so far I'm happy. We'll do these two together, they're quite close, and then I'll go and get the MTXR and we'll do one other target that I've just found, and that was reading in the 20s, nice and strong, so shouldn't have a problem with it. This one's deep, so there it is. Yeah, one of these problem things. So I'm guessing that one over there is going to be the same, and then we'll go grab the yeah, they read in a little bit like lead. Well, I don't mind digging lead, and you don't want to miss some lead targets, because some lead targets are very good. Now I've turned the pinpointer off. There we are. Yeah, another one. So yeah, I'll get to that in the conclusion. Right, let's go and get the machine and just do this last target that was dubious. Now, if this comes out on camera, but look, there's a bit of iron just sitting there on the surface. Right, let's see if it gets this. This was in the 20s. What? That sounded really quite nice on the Equinox. So this one's a fail because it didn't get this one. Unless there's something. No. Lots of iron around. Unless this is a piece of iron. Oh, look. Oh, it's one of those pins again. I don't know. I think it's done alright. I really do. I really do. There's a lot of machines struggle in this field, and that's why I use the Equinox as a base machine. Speeds the process up. Gives you kind of a insight into what you can find with a machine in a highly iron infested area, and I don't think these Dr. Otech machines do too bad, not at all. Let's give it a swing back. Hello, it's got its own one there. There you go, look. It's its own target. Where's it gone? Ugh, may as well do this one. Now, don't think it's quite out the hole. Probably knocked it in the hole now. Yeah, I did. That's it there. No idea what that is. Just a bit of rubbish, but picked it out in amongst all the other rubbish that's out here, and there's a lot of it. Yeah, not sure. Feels like lead. Right, let's go and have a quick sum up. Right, we are done. The MTXE and the Equinox base machine. I got a funny feeling this is a same result as the MTXE. That's the MTXR. You had a couple of firing pins, which are a mixed metal bullet, a piece of alloy, another bullet, that's another piece of alloy, junk, bronze or brass, bronze, yeah, no problems. The ones there was only one target that I was a little disappointed it didn't find, was this one, but I've got a feeling it was too deep for it. I'm pretty sure that was just out of its range. The ones it had a problem with, same as the MTXE, and the same as I'm sure a lot of machines do, is the mixed metal targets. I mean, that's covered in iron. It's all got stuck all over it. So I'm not too unhappy. It's getting the metals that you want. The lead, brass, copper, alloy, whatever that top one is. It's catching the metals that you want in amongst trash and pollution in the ground. Yeah, it's another good result for these machines. They are entry level. If you want one, go to my Amazon shop. Links to Dr. Rotec are down there. Quite often running offers, so they are very reasonable. And now you can get them in a choice of colours. That one's a green one. You can get red and black and a yellow and black. And then I've obviously been using the Dr. Rotec pinpointer, which is amazing. Love that pointer. That's my pointer every day. And so is the spade. They use their spade all the time. It's great. If you haven't seen the videos, check out my bottle digging one where this just cuts through tree roots. Check out the MTXE review video, same field. And that's it. I'm going to go home and I'll see you lot later.